see that we've generated 78,000. If you look thoroughly, you see that we've spent a total of 78,000 naira this month. That is this month now, February, from the 1st of February to the 12th of February, and we've generated 6.1 million naira in total worth of orders. Precisely there is 6,146,000 naira in worth of orders with 78,000 naira spent. You can imagine. Now, let's even look at our results for yesterday. As at the time of recording this video, this is just 12, this is just like 12 a.m., past 12 a.m. in the morning, right? So, let me just show you our results for yesterday, which was 11th. So, as at yesterday, if I update it now, that's 11th of February, we spent just 14,900 naira and generated 1.7 million naira in total worth of orders. Now let me take it to our results for on the 10th, which was day before yesterday. Okay, so for day before yesterday now, update, you see here that we spent 22,433 naira and generated 2.7 million naira in total worth of orders. These things like this, it would be almost impossible to believe if it were not recorded. Everything you are seeing here is real recording. This ads manager dashboard you are seeing here cannot be edited. There are lots of people who show results with a third party application where you can manually impute the numbers and edit it. It does not work that way with ads manager. There are times where your pixel might be inaccurate here and there, but the inaccuracy of my pixel is even lesser than what we're actually getting. You see that now, if you check my page, you will see areas where I've shown the discrepancies. Okay, for instance now, here where we got 14, it's not actually 14 we got about 15. That was yesterday. And here that you are seeing 18, we did not get 18. We got 25, not 18. You see that now? So we don't even, outside the fact that we got 25, that 25 is direct website purchase. People who placed orders directly from our website, right? And aside from that, so we are not even including people who place order from WhatsApp. There are two different categories of people. Now, if we look further, you see here that we got just 8 orders, but these particular orders accounted for about 60% of the total worth of orders generated. One of the reasons why I tell people that less is more. You don't need to be doing so much to get the most results. 20% of the products in your entire catalog can be responsible for 80% of your results. You see it now. Some people sell 1 million different products, whereas just one product is enough to make them what 99 other products are making them combined. Focus is key in this business. Okay, so let's even look at more metrics. For instance, now, if you look at our results for last month, that was January 2025, you see that we spent a total of 230,000 naira here, as you can see, and generated 17,542,000 naira. Like I said, our numbers are almost impossible to believe, but this is live from our ads manager. This product you are seeing right here is 245,000 naira. So you can do the math, okay, by yourself. This product you see here, let me take my listen to this part. Okay, so this product you see right here now, okay, is 24,500 naira. It's a low ticket product. Although that low ticket to some people they call it high ticket, but to me that's low ticket. And this product of BCK is a low ticket product of 22,500 naira. You see that now. So look at the results we generated. We spent 66,000 naira a year, generated 132 orders within 31 days. Yeah, we spent 101,000 naira, generated 135 orders within 31 days. Yeah, we spent 63,000. Now, it is not actually within 31 days. Let me know if I tell you that these results were actually gotten lesser, you might not believe, because really our ads did not run for 31 days consecutively. There were periods where we stopped the ad to restock products. I hired more sales team at more sales reps last month, January. So there were periods where I stopped the ad to train the new staffs. There were periods where we would stop the ad to balance our spreadsheet, balance our numbers. You understand? So if we deduct all of those days where the ads were not running, you discover that maybe the ad ran for roughly 2 weeks plus that we generated this type of orders. We could easily triple this budget that month and get times three of whatever it is you are seeing here. It's very possible. But you don't just blow up like that. Growth happens in stages. You understand? Now, if I even take you people, the reason why I'm breaking down all of these numbers so that you don't just see that it is luck. Some people, they get one result and they begin to make a lot of noise about it. It's just the truth. So they might get, if something happens once, chances are you are just lucky. You see it now. I have a simple philosophy which states that if something happens once, it can be luck. You understand? But if something happens at least 3 times, then you gain mastery in that particular thing. If it is a skill, you gain mastery. If it is a bad behavior, it is your character. You see that now? So that is my own philosophy. That's the reason why I'm showing you all of my results back to back to back to back. Now, let me still go back again. If you look at our results for late December, right? Let's say December of 2024, we spent just 130K, generated 3 million in worth of orders, right? I don't want to show my entire numbers for last year because of confidentiality, but let me just show our numbers for first half of last year. Let's go there. So let me show you our numbers for January 2024, right? So if you look at it here now, January 2024, press update, you see here that we spent just 146,000 naira and generated 9.5 million naira. Now you see that all of these things here, it is not luck. We've been on this for a very long time, right? But then let me still show you more metrics. For instance, now this is the ads reporting for this same period of time. That is January. Let me show you January till June. Okay. So to show that this thing is not something I just preset. For those of you who don't know, this is your dashboard called reporting, ads reporting. So you can see the report of your ads in more detail if you don't want to be looking at it from ads manager. Now, if you look at it here thoroughly, let me refresh the screen. So you see generating data refreshed 1 minute ago. Last edit was made 1st November. So what is the edit? For instance, the only way you can edit this is by adding different columns that you want to see. For instance, now if I want to see, you know, whatever column you want to add, you put it here. If I don't want to see campaign name, I can remove campaign name here, and you see that campaign name is no longer showing. But I like to put the campaign name so that I know exactly the campaign that I want, so it has appeared. So that is what they mean by editing. You see that now? So I'm going to save it now, and then you see that all changes have been made. So that is the only edits that can happen there. I just want to clarify that first. Now let's look at our numbers properly. If you look here, you would see that we spent within this period of time. Okay, let me go back to January. So just January first of all, if I update it, you see that January we spent what 146,000, generated 9.5 million naira in worth of orders. Just imagine our average cost per result for that month. Average 342 naira. What this means is that we're spending 342 naira to get an order on an average. It's not that it happens once. When they calculate average, they put all your results into consideration and calculate the average. That tells you your real performance. It's possible for somebody to get maybe 500 naira cost per result one day, and then forever his cost per result will just be above 5K. The person can come and start bragging with just that cost per result. But when something happens again and again and again and again and again, they calculate the average of it. That's how you know the true result of somebody, right? I'm breaking all of these things down so that you people don't get deceived by lots of people in the industry. Okay, so you see it now, 9.5 million naira. This is for what now? January, and it tallies with what is showing here. Abi 146.9.5. Now let's come back here. Let's look at from what January 1st till June. That is first half. So I'm going to update it now. And here you will see that we spent a total of just 1.4 million. We didn't spend much. And we generated 61 million naira plus in total worth of orders. Now, this is the reason why I tell a lot of people that it is not about spending so much. People brag with how much they spend with ads. Oh, I have spent 100 million on ads. It's not about how much you've spent. At the end of the day, it's how much return you've gotten for what you've spent. There are people who have, I can confidently say there are people in this industry who have spent more than me, but have gotten 20 times more results than them. It's not about how much you spend, it's about the return you're getting from what you spend. There are people who spend maybe 100k daily budget. With my 10k daily budget, I can get times 3 of their results. This is not bragging, you are seeing the numbers here. You see that yesterday we spent how much? This yesterday, I'm not talking of results of how many months ago. Yesterday here. Look at it. Let me change it now. So let's look at it. Yesterday we spent just 14,000 naira. Look at what we generated. 1.72 million. This 1.72 million, some people might spend maybe 400k to generate this type of result. Some people might spend maybe 200k to generate this type of result. We didn't spend up to 20k for crying out loud, right? Now, let's go back to so this is actually just, let's go back to what they call it now. Um, last, no. We actually was at between January till June. Okay, so this is it. And then you see our result. Now, if you look here, look at all the stats. Is the reason why I came to this particular dashboard. You see here that from our stats, we were getting an average of 26 naira per action. And this action is not click, so this action is not, okay, yes, this one is cost per link, right? This is cost per link click, okay? This is the total amount spent. And as you can see here, we've gotten just our average cost per result within this time frame from January to June. Average is 520 naira. Meaning, calculate all the cost per result we got and divide it by the total number of campaigns we ran. You see that you get what? 129. Now look at all the cost per results. Calculate all the average of the see 200 naira here, 400 naira here, 600 naira, 1000 naira, 2000 naira, 480 naira, 1000 naira. It was here we got 3500 naira, right? Here we got how much now? 2000 naira. Here we got 1000 naira. You see, these are our three highest results, three highest cost per results. You can imagine. So if you calculate all of these divided by the total number of purchases, we should be having our average cost per action, right? Now look at this. I'm saying all of this so that you understand what you're about to get into. Everything you are seeing here is a numbers game. This is e-commerce. For those of you who do not know, it's all about finding unique products with unique selling points. We build a system around it and get customers to buy it. That is how it is done here in Nigeria. Now, the difference between the way e-commerce is done, the way we do our own e-commerce and the way maybe you know about e-commerce is that our own e-commerce, what we do is payment on delivery. So you see most of these orders here, not all of them actually got successfully delivered. You see, this is the truth. So our delivery rate varied within this period of 6 months now. Our delivery rate varied between 55% to 65%. You see that now? That was what our delivery. In fact, there were periods where our delivery rate was about 50%. What that means is out of 10 orders, 5 will get successfully delivered. It happened because there are times where we might be slow to send products to strategic states. Before the product gets there, the customers have spent the money. Why? Because they did payments on delivery. There were periods where, customers might just hang up a call on our sales reps because maybe they saw it cheaper elsewhere from a competition. We began to experience that late June. Those are different variables that are beyond our control. You see that now almost beyond our control to a good extent. So I'm saying all of this so that you know what you're about to get into. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not that, oh, you just enter and overnight you're making millions. I didn't start this way. I didn't start this way at all. So it's all about finding a unique product in demand, building systems around this product, and what selling this product to what? A market of hungry audience. How do you do that? First of all, you find the products. There are step-by-step process that I have in this particular program that would walk you through everything you need to know about finding these products. After finding the products, what we do is that we put them on a website. And the difference between our website and other websites is that our website is specifically focused on selling one product at a time. So unlike shops where you sell multiple products at the same time, we do not work that way. So we can just pick a particular product. The product could be this now, okay? And then we put it on the website because now you remember everything we are doing is online. If you want to sell a product physically, you put it in your shop. Customers walk into your shop and buy. But since we do not have a physical shop, our online shop is our website. So we put the product on the website, just that one product, and then we find customers to start visiting the website. Now, where do we get these customers from? And how can we get these customers? There are two methods of getting these customers. We have the organic method and the inorganic method of getting these customers. Now, the organic method basically has to do with everything you can do on the internet to get customers without spending a dime. That involves posting content on social media, sharing the product to your friends and family, doing videos and just posting content generally. That is one of the primary ways of getting traffic to your website organically without spending money. The advantage of it is that you don't spend money. The disadvantage of it is that it is very slow. Now, how do you get customers to visit your website faster? How do you get people interested in that product that you are selling to visit your website faster? One of the strategies you could use in doing that is by having or by running ads. When you run ads, you are paying Facebook to show your product or service, so your products specifically in this case, to a set of people who you think are interested in what you are selling. So, for instance, now you're selling this microphone. Who do you think would be interested in it? You first of all enter Facebook. You not tell Facebook, look, I want you to show my product to women living in Lagos, interested in, you know, maybe Tiwa Savage, interested in Mercy Shinwo, interested in anybody. You see that now? And Facebook will be like, okay, let me show your products to these people. Facebook will start hawking this product from profile to profile. You now tell Facebook, look, I'm only willing to spend 5,000 naira a day for you to show my product to these people. Now, if you set everything well, as Facebook is showing your products to people, they will start buying. That is, if everything is set up properly. That is how you know somebody that is very good in ads. So the reason I'm getting this type of result is because um, I know how to show my products to people who are more likely to be interested. People with not much of an experience will show the products to people. They will spend all their money and nobody will buy. Some people will say, is it when they buy the Facebook collects your money? No. As Facebook is showing it from profile to profile, they are deducting small fractions. Small fractions. If they show it to, let's just say your every audience has its value. The audience in Nigeria has a tag compared to the audience in the United States. So if it is in Nigeria now, let's just say that based on your target audience, the value of one audience, just one person can be maybe, let's say, 10 naira. If Facebook shows that ad to what? 10 people, 100 naira would be deducted from your 5,000 naira daily budget. You understand? I'm not saying that 10 naira applies to all audiences. So no, it varies per audience. And I cannot tell the exact amount. So I'm just using an estimation. Okay, it varies per audience. For instance, now if you look here, we reached a total of 1.456 million people, and we spent 1,423,000. So if you divide this amount by the total number of people we meet, you get an idea of the average amount of the value of our audience, one person. So for every person that sees, Facebook begins to deduct that money. So let's say if it takes 200 people that see your ad before one person buy, let's say the value of one audience is 1 naira. That 200 people will be what? 200 naira. Facebook will deduct that from your 5,000 naira daily budget. You'll be left with 4.8, and your cost per result will be what now? 200 naira. Because it took, after 200 people, somebody bought. That is assuming if one audience is 1 naira. I don't want to go into detail here so that you don't get over, it does not get too complicated. But this is how it works. We show our ads to these people and they place an order. We deliver the products to them. After we deliver the products to them, they pay to our dispatch riders across different states. So we have riders who deliver these products across different states. And then after paying to the riders, at the end of the day, the rider remits the money back to us. So if we deliver 10 products that is worth 22,500 naira, we've made 225,000 naira that day. We see it now, but it's not all that is profit because it's a physical product that we are selling. The cost of the product is there. The ad cost, the amount you use in spending for the product is there. And what's the waybill cost with the delivery cost? If you deduct all of those, whatever you have is your take home. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the e-commerce business model. So if you want to learn everything about this, click the button below to sign up for my program where you can get everything you need to know to learn about this. Or if you do not want to do it yourself, I also have a separate program where I will hold your hand, the private coaching one-on-one. It's not cheap at all, but it's something that result is guaranteed because you have access to me, you have guaranteed results. It does not mean that if you get the course and you learn it on your own, you don't have access to me. You also have access to me, but your access is nothing compared to the kind of access you will get with a private one-on-one coaching. So if you're ready for this journey, click the button below and I look forward to hearing your e-commerce success story. I'll see you guys inside. Cheers.